for the Nidalee. We'll see. Yeah. I think Homalive look at this and go, guys, we have Doran on what looks to be the strongest
pick. Sticky in his own right in terms of not being pushed out of the lane very easily. Peanut going to be spotted here, but there is no vision on the Grubs. Will Peanut read it and go for the Dragon? Now with the Nautilus on a back, could potentially try to just go for it right now, but there's vision on it as well.
Strong soul that I think you wouldn't feel bad about getting Peanuts.
Peanut's in so much trouble. He's going to try to hop away from this one, but flash on in from Showmaker. He's got the hop here as well, and Peanut with no flash available. That will be first blood over to Showmaker, and a red buff to boot alongside of this Drake. Nice setup here from Kellen as Peanut on no vision tries to get on me, which is not an insect, but it's related somehow. So yes and no. Let's say yes.
6 Grubs gonna get taken here. Still Skarner.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, he's gonna try to grab him through the wall, straight into the hands of the Nidalee. Is it enough? Is Doran trying to get away through the terrain? And he will for now, but it is Nidalee. Oh, he's gonna miss the spear. Seemed like a pretty free one there, but Lucid, he wants this kill and he will pick it up with the E.
Just gonna go for it instead of just opting to take down that bottom dragon Hextexel.
Oh. It's just going to be a straight up 5v5, but as you mentioned, Kellen is all by his lonesome, and he's got a Skarner coming over the wall. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, Peanut and Delight, are just kind of hanging out, trying to threaten the Smite Seal, but already Kellen goes down, as it will be this objective going the way of DK, but Kingen goes in and kind of just sacrifices himself for the eye.
Which, yeah, will probably end up being the mid lane turret, but...
And they're getting more.
Yeah, oh, God.
Okay, well... This wasn't it. Just kind of close your eyes. Kellen is going to flash over, though, and he will get away.
This is going to go.
Oh, boy. Nice kind of poke damage, yeah. Does come in. At the end of the day as well, I mean, this might just come down to execution. This hasn't been the cleanest game, I should say, I've ever seen. Pro gamer, you're going to be hit by some of that stuff. So here we go. Doran being chased down by the Tristana. Rock's gonna miss. He's still on the run, but the jump does come in, and now we've got Nidalee making her way over. Lucid and Showmaker putting 2 and 2 together, and they take down Doran, who said, I'm Skarner, I can do anything, but not this time.
Showmaker with Kraken Slayer and Navori done actually has, especially if he can just keep getting the reset on his Z, an immense amount of damage. Lucid picking up the kill I actually really like, because I think that having the sole AP source on your team...
he doesn't seem to care. There's a big push in the bottom lane, but these teams aren't going for it. Kellen's going to hook the wall, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Down he goes, flash in from Doran. Not even necessary, looking for the Impale, but now they already got one. They're looking for a second. Kingen is Cassante, but he is also dead. And that is going to be 2 kills. They just have so much burst on this Baron. The damage is insane, but it's still 5v4. In this scenario, so they can turn if they want to, but the hook comes in, and maybe it's not a good idea. Delight is going to be isolated. Now Showmaker is going to start up the Baron for them. Now we got a TP coming in, and now it's 5v4 in favor of DK.
I don't know about Lucid tanking, though. Kellen as well, already taken low.
Yeah, this is getting pretty messy. Okay, they're going to hit the Baron again. They decide to go for a Chain of Corruption. He's going to miss.
He has his ult as well. This might just be a 50-50.
All right, here we go. We got a blast going as well. Not that he needs it, but it's going to be Kellen into the wall again. He goes down, and Peanut is going to be isolated by Aiming, who takes him down. No jungler right now. As the damage is coming in, and DK should be able to get this done. They take down the Baron at 22 minutes. It looks like Showmaker should be able to get this bottom inner. And Cannon just barely not going to get the mid one.
That one will fall for sure as well, though, as Aiming is just taking matters into his own hands.
The double LDR is just going to chew through that front line of Delight and Doran. Speaking of which, Doran TPing in onto this. The burst is going to be pretty big from the Kha'Zix on this Drake. Let's see who does get it. Yes, it will be the Kha'Zix. The chain comes down onto Kingen, but Homalive needs some vision, though. As he's going to get it with this W, it's just going to be a flip phone, and there's too late as it does go the way of the Nidalee, as Kellen, unfortunately, will be the food once again for Homalive Esports. But
Drake might end up losing their mid inhib here. DK, they are spreading themselves a little bit thin.
I mean, a little bit, but still able to take out this.
A giant people yoinking Scorpion that can literally just walk up. Like,
Esports are going to start this.
It's gone.
And yeah, this is what I was talking about. I wasn't even sure that DK would just get it because the vision is very even. In fact,
Well, I know about this one for DK.
All right, Kellen gonna hit a champion Delight in a bit of trouble. The death charge is gonna an angle. Now this is a kind of a strange one. They're trying to push up to the Elder, and All Life Esports should have a decent idea that they're in here. Doran trying to clear out some of this vision, but yeah, the mid inhibitor should go down. There it goes, as this Elder is now live. And Doran, he's like, okay, we know they're in here. I mean, they've got to be in here. As he's looking for someone, he's so incredibly tanky as Kingen gonna get in. The ult comes in, and yeah, that's that pick, but oh, the knockup.
No damage!
Onto Delight means the spear misses, and the 280 carries just weren't there the whole time. So they were trying to turn, but there was no damage. As now the chain comes down onto Kingen. He is Cassante, but he will have to flash away. And this Elder Drake, it is burning down. DK, you need to get into the pit. You need to do something. As the hook comes in, the damage of the Delight is actually huge, but same onto Kellen as Impale is going to miss from Doran, but still Kellen goes down. As this Elder is still alive. The poke is coming in.
It's a flip!
The 280 carry gets the way of Lucid. He's able to take down the Elder. And with the 280 carries backing up, and now TP to the base.
Look at the base!
TP to the base. It might be happening. How Life Esports, they want to end this game right here, right now. Nobody come back, but there is Showmaker.
Showmaker's there!
Showmaker's there. He will stop it. But the Elder buff, ooh! Okay. Great job, production. Love it. As now Kellen, look at this. He hits a hook. He gets the rel, and he dies. So the two supports will go down. But man, at least they're pulling the trigger. At least they're looking for these team fights. Kingen,
Showmaker
spot here. Peanut looking for the slow, and he's gonna get a huge one
next soul
onto both Kingen and onto aiming. But oh, that impales. This game is really up in the tempo here. Aiming, okay. All right, that's a lot of damage. As a knock up here on Doran. He is isolated, and they do have the damage. He presses his ultimate. Aiming finally does it, and they Peanut.
Oh, he's so dangerous at this point in time. As Hextech as well.
Peanut
is dead!
What? He knew they were there! He knew they were in the bush! He had his ult available! And it didn't matter. So now it's gonna come down to Viper. And they're gonna wait.
The Hextech Soul and the Drain. The arrow.
They wait for the arrow.
Happening.
Yeah, Callan's there, he's able to see it, they just wait.
Aim's on the ward.
This is getting out of hand.
Oh,
okay.
the Hextech Soul, Kellen, he's gonna look for the engage!
He's Viper! He fights Viper! And Viper will eventually go down, but Showmaker does as well, and oh, the Zeri in the back line! Gonna take down two.
They're gonna do it!
They're gonna do it! They're gonna win game 3! They take a huge team fight! Kellen finally finds the angle, and aiming finally sends it into that back line, and they get the job done.
And it was a topsy-turvy game. It was a topsy-turvy series as a whole, Valdez. DK gonna get the win here to start off the season.
Wow, very close stuff. And it wasn't the cleanest, but it was a lot of fun, man. This was a great series to start us off. GG, DK will take the first series of LCK.